Alrighty. A day late on the video, okay? I don't really care because I needed some time to cool down before I overreacted and some stupid stuff on a video, okay? Because if I would have said it, if I would have made a video yesterday, well, now, because I'm going to post it on Tuesday, so I'm 2 days late, my bad. But if I would have posted a video on Sunday, I definitely would have been overreacting, and I was overreacting on text messages with my friends, and I was saying how we wouldn't win with Joe Burrow, and all this stuff, just because of that one pick he threw in overtime, and I was freaking out, and I was mad, and I was upset, as everyone gets whenever you lose a football game, especially like that. 5 missed kicks total from the fourth quarter at 2 minutes and 12 seconds on. It's just, I don't know. It's all the false hope I had in that game. I don't know. But like, we definitely proved that we can contend with good teams. We just had some very bad mistakes that we just needed to execute. That's kind of plain and simple. We just need to execute better. And obviously, there's going to be days where we don't completely execute. We're going to lose. Evan McPherson, sorry. I completely understand it. Him missing all those kicks because he's a rookie mistakes. I mean, you can't expect everyone to go out there the rookie year and straight out ball out and be the best at their position, or top player at the position. I'm not saying he's the best kicker or anything. I'm just saying you can't expect him to go out there and kick everything. I mean, we've already relied on him twice at home this season. Last-second field goals to win the game. So, I don't know. I don't understand why I was getting all upset. I mean, we were relying on him heavily in the first 2 games at home, and not so much against the Steelers because we didn't need him. We didn't really need him to kick field goals in the clutch. I mean, we all kicked field goal and 3 PATs, but you know what I'm saying. But overall, we looked really good. Besides the offensive line, definitely you saw needs work, as we all know. There's also we still need so much more work on the offensive line. I don't know if it's so much more, but I definitely know there's a decent bit. Like, I know for a fact that Jonah Williams is looking really good, and Jackson Carman has potential. So our left tackle and right guard are looking like we might have found the guys for that. But then on the right tackle, you have Riley Reef, who is, I believe, is 10th. I think it's might be his 11th season or 10th season or something like that. Trey Hopkins, he can do the job, but I mean he's had injuries and stuff like that. And then left guard is, why am I completely spacing right now? It's not Xavier. Softly, yeah. Oh, Quentin Spain. I love Quentin Spain, but long term, and if we want to, I know this is a long shot to say if we want to become a dynasty, but like if we want to be like a team that can contend in the playoffs like for years to come, we definitely need to find someone who's going to be there after Quentin Spain. Quentin Spain has been in the league for a decent bit. He's 6-year, 7-year veteran. We need someone to step up there. Second, like, especially, it's always good to have depth in case injuries, and we definitely like we've seen in years past, we've gotten completely screwed over with injuries in the playoffs. Against the Broncos, whenever Andy Dalton got hurt, that was probably one of our best years we've not ever had. We've had in a while then, and then we lose because we had AJ McCarron out there. Also, AJ Green also didn't like that. He was putting up effort half the time in that game. But back to the Packers game. Chidobe Awuzie looked freaking awesome. Like, I don't know, the pick, which is very rare for Aaron Rodgers to do, throw an interception, and the plays he was making, like the tackles and stuff like that, he was doing very well. Mike Hilton was in there too. It was just whenever we went to zone, I think it might have been a zone. I mean, like, then again, we could just got completely lost on like a man coverage with Devontae Adams, but I believe whenever the zone, there was sometimes a man where he got routes on us, but I mean, there's a lot of times where they just they ate up our zone. And Devontae Adams had 200-something yards, which I don't recall the last time someone's done that against the Bengals. So that's kind of absurd for that to happen. But Chidobe Awuzie looked very good. I definitely think we saw what we had to do too late. And we were doing the things that were to stop Aaron Rodgers too late. But hey, we're moving on, and we now have the Lions, so that should be a bounce back. Hopefully win. I mean, Lions have looked competitive, actually. Like, I mean, the Ravens had struggle against them. They had to kick a 68-yard field goal. No, wait, 66-yard field goal to win that game. So, obviously, they're doing something right for like a little bit of the game, and then they kind of become the Lions again. So I'm not saying we're gonna go out there and win by 20 or something. But I definitely want to see like a win. I definitely want to see a win. I don't care if it's a win to win. I'll definitely sound different. We win like 3. Like whenever I make my video, I'll be like, "How will we win 3?" But then yeah. But we need to win. I mean, we're second in the division now, which is good. I mean, I obviously wasn't expecting us to keep the #1 spot. But in a game like that, that was heartbreaking. But, I mean, then again, I also did not expect us to be like this. I don't know. I can't remember exactly what I predicted in my record prediction. I'll watch that again. But I definitely didn't think we were going to be this good. Jamar Chase is looking phenomenal. My only worry is the other production from the other receivers. It's not more, I don't think it's necessarily their fault. I think it's more we're calling plays focused on Jamar Chase. Unless I was just I was just like not paying. Maybe I was just lost in the game, but I feel like it was just more Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Maybe I just missed it, but I feel like T. Higgins' mainly thing. I mean, he did have 2 drops, which were big, but T. Higgins and Boyd didn't have that big of an impact. Which I've seen to notice that there's not like a group, like all 3 of them having a decent game. It's like one having a really good game, and then the others doing like not that much. Like against the Jaguars, Tyler Boyd went off for 100-something yards, and then everybody else was like mediocre. I think Jamar had 70, and then T. Higgins was obviously hurt, but Auden Tate's also a guy who can go out there and get some good yardage, and he's he's an aggressive receiver and can get up there and catch almost any ball he throws away. But I don't know. There's some worries there. Once if we can get Joe Mixon to stay healthy, which, I mean, yes, I mean, on Sunday against the Packers, he looked very good still, even being a little bit banged up. His touchdown run was phenomenal. I've been saying phenomenal a lot. I don't know. I think it's just because I don't know what to say. But, yeah. If we can mix him back, this team's going to be a serious contender in games. People are saying they're a playoff contender, but I look towards the end of our schedule, and it's going to be very hard for us to make the playoffs. With our team right now, how we're playing, I feel like we need another season to be a playoff contender, but that might be just me. I mean, I'm not going to be like, oh, we made the playoffs, this sucks. I'm going to be excited and stuff like that. I'm not going to completely count my team out, but I still think we need another year. I think we can come close to the playoffs. And also, I mean, the wild card kind of looks open right now because, like, everybody's doing, like, I mean, the Dolphins, who were supposed to be decent, only have 1 win. And then again, Tua has been hurt, but still, you understand what I'm saying? Injuries have been kind of messing this whole season, and, like, the AFC South is, I mean, the Colts were looking to be a good team, and then same thing with the Titans. The Titans don't look the best either. So, I mean, and then like the whole AFC South. No, sorry. West. They're dangerous. And then the AFC East. I don't think there's going to be a wild card team there. So, I mean, there might be a chance we get the wild card spot. I mean, which I absolutely love, but I mean, I wouldn't expect too much in that playoff game, except for us competing. I don't think we'd win. I think we'd give them a tough game, but I don't think we would win that game. I mean, then again, it depends. We could be playing someone whose quarterback got injured week 17 or something. But yeah, that's all I got to say about the game. I mean, we just got to keep our heads up, go on to Detroit, enjoy easier competition then we got to go straight back to some tougher competition. Besides, we have the Jets week 8. And then it gets very tough for our schedule. But there will be a lot of things probably talked about in the practices, and we definitely need Zach Taylor to step up his play calling decisions. I don't know, actually, I don't understand. I'm not gonna act like I know 100% like what's happening on the football field. I used to play, but like obviously I didn't even play high school, so I don't even understand a little bit of what it's like playing in the NFL. So hopefully it's I don't know. I don't want to. I know I hate Zach. I put a lot of hate on Zach Taylor, but honestly, it's just me trying to put the blame on someone. You know, when I believe we could be better. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Hopefully we can get it back together. Peace.